Salutations everyone and welcome to What Mattered, the show where I tell you what mattered in the news this week. Are you ready for some football? Because football season is here. Nope? Okay. Are you ready for some video game release date delays? Because we got more of those. So it just seems like the most longly anticipated games that were supposed to be coming out this year have all been delayed. We've had quite a few, even just in the last recent weeks, and this week we got two more games that we've been waiting a long time for that once again are getting delayed. We have The Last Guardian, which was supposed to come out on October 25th, has been delayed, not too long. It's going to be coming out December 5th instead, but they say this is the last delay, which, take that with a grain of salt. But, this isn't a super long delay, so they just said that there was more bugs in the game than fully anticipated during the production, so they just got to get those kinks out. So, just basic stuff, basic excuse for why a game is getting delayed. And that's fine, because what's another 2 months when we've been waiting, 9 years? And at the Tokyo Game Show, we got a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. It was gorgeous, full of the feels, and we also got a new release date. The fuck you just say? Don't worry, it's only a few additional weeks. Instead of coming out in December, it will be coming out in January, on the 12th in Japan, and on the 28th in the West. I myself have played a little bit of the game, including that point 2 fragmentary passage, and it's gorgeous. It just feels so good, and I cannot wait to get my hands on more of that game, as well as the BBS remastered and the back cover cinematic. So it's another delay for a longly anticipated installment in an amazing franchise, but it's only a few weeks. Also at the Tokyo Game Show, Hideo Kojima came out to talk about his upcoming project, Death Stranding. Now, this was, of course, revealed at E3. People were really crazy about it, because, here's Kojima, is this going to be a Silent Hill thing? What the fuck was that trailer? And we now know a little bit more about the game. It's, the title Death Stranding refers to something that is stranded on our world. So definitely an alien component, which the trailer definitely seemed to point towards, I think, a little bit. Doesn't seem like it's going to be anything like a Silent Hill spiritual successor, whether it's going to be scary or not. I still think a lot of it is up in the air, because he just picked an engine to start working on the game, and we know that it's going to be open world, and it's also going to have co-op. At least that is the plan as it is right now. We're going to have to wait a long time for this game to actually come to fruition, but he wants to prove that Indian studios can pull out amazing AAA world-class games just like anybody else. It will also have 4K and HDR support, which I think every game that is being currently developed should be gearing towards the future in that respect. And who knows what to expect from this game, but hey, it's Kojima, it's an indie game, he's got control, and people will be excited and buy it regardless, and it might be a little bit of something new. According to an apparently leaked release date for the Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibos, we might know the release date of the game, and it might have to do a lot with the NX. We know that the NX window is supposedly around March, and this amiibo launch supposedly is for March 4th. And we know that, the Rider and the Archer and the Guardian amiibos will probably be launching alongside Zelda Breath of the Wild, so if it came out on March 4th, then that is right within the release window of the Nintendo NX, so maybe it's a launch title, and, maybe we don't have to wait all that long for Zelda. Of course, it will also be out on Wii U, so who knows, what kind of struggle people will have on what platform to play on, if they're planning on getting the NX or not, if they come out just a few weeks outside of each other, or if they come out on the exact same day. Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course, another game that was delayed that we've been waiting for a long time, but if we only have to wait till March, and that's when the NX comes out, maybe everybody will be happy. And those amiibos look amazing. Pokemon Generations premiered this week with 2 short episodes, and we'll be getting a new episode every week until the end of the year, which the first one is a little bit of a compilation about all of the Pokemon stories with Red's Pikachu doing all kinds of crazy shit, fighting a nose pass in the snow and crazy stuff like that. Second episode, we have a sting operation against Giovanni. There's a Machamp that blows down walls. There's an Arcanine that melts shit. There's a Magnemite that freaking hacks a wall keypad. It seems kind of cool. People are really excited about the possibilities of this kind of more mature geared sort of anime, but they're just going to be short compilation shorts like we had when X and Y came out, when we got to see Red's original journey. And there'll be a new episode every week released on YouTube for everybody to see until the end of the year. We have some official confirmation on when the Ezio Auditore da Firenze trilogy for the Assassin's Creed Remaster will be coming out on the 15th for North America and on November 17th for Europe, which is of course a collection of Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, starring your boy Ezio, remastered graphics, all of the possible DLC, as well as Assassin's Creed Embers short film and the Assassin's Creed Lineage 3-part series, which takes place before Assassin's Creed 2. High quality shit. Really good stuff. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, if you didn't play the old games, but maybe you want to get into it, before the movie comes out, you'll have a couple of weeks. So, it's really cool. Can't wait to see what they look like with remastered graphics. And it's pretty good shit. We got to see some new footage from Sonic Mania, the upcoming Sonic game that has a lot of people finally re-energized to play a Sonic game again, because it mixes old with the new, but only in the classic side-scrolling Sonic aesthetic and gameplay. People seem to be really excited about it, and they also released what the collector's edition is going to look like for just $70. You get this cool Sonic figure on a Genesis, the version that I had as a kid, and there's a Switch that plays the Sega sound effect. So that's really cool, as well as with a metallic downloadable card and a Genesis cartridge, as well as, the box and all that good stuff. The game doesn't have an official release date. Amazon has it listed for a May 31st release window, which sounds pretty reasonable. But the game is, getting, a decent amount of coverage and hype since, it's retro, yet, it still has some new aspects to it. Kind of like, just another new Sonic game on the Genesis, except with, maybe improved graphics and more blast processing, because you can't get enough blast processing. Anywho, that is what mattered this week. If you would like to know what matters in the future, you can hit the subscribe button. One of these videos comes out every single week to tell you all what mattered. Hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments below on anything that I mentioned, and I'll see you all next time.